Hello. Hi, everyone. Yay. I think I'm doing this right. Am I where I'm supposed to be? Let me check it out. Yes, this is where I'm supposed to be. Awesome sauce. Hi, everyone. All right, cool. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay. Gonna give Facebook a minute to let people know I am live. I did not put up a post. I did not make an announcement on it, which is totally cool. We don't need to announce it all the time, right? And for those of you that are getting to catch the replay, #replay, please let me know you were here. As you guys pop on, say hello. Let me know you're joining me. Woohoo! Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Martha. How are you? Yay! Hello, 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 hello. Guy, can you believe that it is the last Monday in August? Can you even fathom the idea of September being like 2 days away? September. I legitimately feel like we were just talking in February. And it's going to be September. Good morning, Miss Pam. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Well, I have a confession to make. I was loving life and living life to the fullest yesterday at Legoland. We went to Legoland to celebrate the twins' birthday. So we were kind of MIA. And the card readings, the cards didn't go up yesterday. Good morning, Ronald. So we didn't do the cards yesterday. But I promise I will give you an energy reading every week. And that is what I'm here to do today. I am going to be giving you the energy reading for the week ahead from August 29th. We got to finish these Augusts. August 29th through September 4th. We're going to do it a little different today. Do it a little bit different. And that's going to be okay. You're going to love it all the same. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Ms. Nikki. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, you're going to love it just the same. It's going to give you everything that you need. And for those of you who are in Owning Magic Within, you are in for a treat because this week's energy reading is not just going to contain the week, but we're also going to talk about September. Oh, you do not want to miss it. So if you're in Owning the Magic Within, after this live, you're going to come and join me in that group so that we can expand upon what I talk about with you today. If you're not in Owning the Magic Within, I'm going to quickly find a link for you so that you can get in there so that we can expand upon this. Here it is. Here's your link. Go and make that commitment. It is a membership group and it is $7.77 a month. $7. And you get 2 months free when you pay in full, $77. September, those prices are going up. So you've got 2 more days to take advantage of Owning the Magic Within and all its wondrous, amazing awesomeness before the price goes up significantly, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be significant because it has been amazing. That group is filled with fantastic energy and it is just blowing my mind. So Owning the Magic Within, $7.77 a month today and tomorrow only, and $77 for the year if you commit in a year for the year, and you get 2 months for free. As of September 1st, prices will be going up, so you're going to want to do that today. In Owning the Magic Within, we expand upon the energy, and we go much deeper and hold you accountable for the things you want to manifest within the month. We do monthly energy readings, not just weekly, which is all you'll get here. So it's definitely worth the $7 a month. It's like a cup of coffee and maybe a bagel. And then you get me too. Woohoo! So don't miss out on that. Make sure you get over there. When I tuned in this morning and asked the guides, Orion, or Orion as I like to call him. I like to call him Orion. I don't change it. That's how I heard it. But essentially people refer to him as Orion. Orion is a universal guide that talks about, all the things from astrology to the energy to source to future stuff, future prediction stuff, all the things. He's amazing. He's fantastic. And as I tuned in with him and gained an awareness of what's upon us, he spoke about this week being one that ushers in new awarenesses. And it is not new awarenesses just meant for you, but also meant for you to show up how do I want to say that? Say that differently. Let me look at that differently. It is awarenesses that are meant for us to expand our soul's purpose here, but it is also awarenesses that were meant to pour through us for the purposes of showing up differently, expanded, and listening connection-wise to our inner being, which is connected to source, for the purposes of expanding the collective consciousness. Because the collective consciousness is what you came from. You are a piece of a collective consciousness. And so when you do work on your own behalf, you're also doing the work for the collective. Does that resonate? Does that make sense? And so this week is really going to be important for us to differentiate between the ego, the physical desires, and the soul heart. The soul heart, which is the heart's desires. We really want to know the difference, and often it can be hard, and that's what we're going to talk about knowing the magic within. Okay, hang on. How do I know the difference between my soul and the ego that wants that brand new Range Rover? Doesn't my soul want that brand new Range Rover, Jackie? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But it is going to be us moving forward, moving out of the energy of abundance, which is what August is all about. The August energy is all about abundance. Seeing abundance, stepping into abundance, manifesting with abundance, creating from abundance. Abundance of what? All things, not just money, but opportunities. Abundance of wealth in the sense of health, in the sense of creation, in the sense of, education and the wisdom that we have, our pretty little fingers tapped into at all times when we choose to go there. Okay. So we're moving out of August and we're moving into September. So this week is going to be one again. We're taking August, which the way that I saw it in my eye, my third eye, airy fairy August, and we are forming it in September, bringing it to the physical, earth to earth school, to really being able to apply the things we manifested, bring forth the abundance realized into September to put it into form. Okay. And this week is really going to start off with awarenesses about what that's going to look like for you. Okay. So new awarenesses of the soul heart and of its impact for this world. That's a pretty big collective energy for this week. What can we do with it? What do we do with it? You want to have a journal. You want to have a journal always, but the journal you want to kind of keep next to you. Awarenesses are going to come in pretty quickly, I believe. And we're going to, it's not that we will be asked to act upon them right away, but we will want to make note of them so that when they resurface again, it's not, like, oh, wow, that's the first time I'm hearing about it. It's kind of like a checklist of sorts that we are meant to be aware of, that we're going to want to take note of in our journals. Okay. All right. Moving from abundance creation to embodiment and expansion of that said creation. That's what this week is really going to give us an impression of. How do I take this month, August, and how do I expand upon it? Not expansion, from something that's yet to have been manifested, but what we've manifested already, expanding upon it. So it's already having the tangible tools, perhaps, manifestations, perhaps, or a really good awareness of what we're supposed to be doing. And we're going to expand in September. Okay. So often when I see expansion and when I'm teaching upon expansion, we're working towards the realization of it. It's not that kind of expansion this month. It is already done and expanding, and we are meant to step in more fully for September to have that take place. Okay. So everybody's favorite part now. Are you ready? We are going to do a card reading that's different than the ones we usually do. It's not pick one, ABC, 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. I'm going to do 3 cards. The first card is going to give you what you can expect for the beginning of the week, which would be today and tomorrow. Then we'll pull another one for the middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and then one for the end of the week, Friday, Saturday. Okay. So let's see what we can do. First card. And this, again, is for today. Energy kind of today, tomorrow. We'll pick one card for the beginning of the week, one card for the middle of the week, and one for the end. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Perfect. Share your wisdom. So beginning of the week is going to be super important for you to kind of take an inventory of all that you've learned, of all the things that you really know. Know in the sense of like, I know this to be true. I believe this within my whole heart that this is going to be actualized, realized. I am passionate about this type of a message or this type of a lifestyle or this type of an awareness or this type of, connection to God or spirit or whatever you refer to it as. I'm very passionate about these things. And so they become part of our story. They become part of why we're here, what we're meant to speak on and express, and, the energy we're meant to show up in for the purposes of everyone else that's here that's meant to benefit from us. So the first, today and tomorrow, what are you posting on social media? Is it benefiting the whole, everyone, the collective? What are you participating in? What are you believing yourself to be able to do? How are you showing up knowing you're capable of doing it? Sharing your wisdom is watching your words, watching what you speak to people, making sure that it's intentional. Today and tomorrow, it's kind of like mum's the word until you know what you're about to speak is intentional. It's intentional, it's purposeful, it's making an impact. It's not just, blowing smoke kind of a thing. Whether you're posting it on social media platforms, whether you're speaking to people in person, whatever it is, it's going to be mindful of what you're saying. Be mindful that what you're about to say is going to make an impact in this person's world, whether it's just for a day, for an hour, or for forever. You want to be very careful about and selective of the words you choose and the words you speak. So first part of this week is going to be a big call to sharing your wisdom and doing so from a space of awareness. Knowing that as I speak this thing to someone, they're going to take it, they're going to share upon it, they're going to, heal with the words that I share with them. It's going to, spar a healing experience for them. Sharing wisdom is going to be the first half of this week. Second one. Ooh, what are you creating midweek? Midweek, it's about creation. Midweek, it's about creation. Oh, midweek is about creation. And midweek is when we start September. All the things we've accumulated in August, we're going to start creating or taking and making it, we're putting it into form. September 1st is Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, starting to get really clear about what we want to put into this world. Not just speak out, but put into this world. Whether we are creating physical creations like projects and paintings and things like that, whether we are looking at packages and programs, working with people, you're creating something that's meant to have a very big impact. And we're taking all of the things from August and bringing it into form. This is where, instead of just collecting all your paints and your brushes and your canvases, manifesting all of that as of August energy, now September is when we sit down and we actually put it to form. Okay? So midweek, what are you creating? And it doesn't have to be some life-changing 5-year plan, but it can be something very much we would call simple, but not to the universe. To the universe, it's an act of trust. It's an act of faith for self and for humanity. I'm going to be, creating something. And this could be big shifts and changes within yourself. If you've been on a healing journey and August taught you a whole bunch of new things, September's going to be you showing up in that brand new energy. Taking action on those brand new things and those awarenesses and beliefs about yourself. And when you do that, you start to inspire others to do the same. That could be the creation. You could be the creation. All right. And then the end of the week, we're very much minding the purpose, divine purpose. That rainbow is healing. Okay. It's very much healing. And this to me feels very, having an awareness of my purpose here. And purpose feels like, purpose sounds like a big thing. Purpose. When I talk to clients, I'm like, what's your purpose here? They're like, I don't know. I got to get it just right. Your purpose shifts and changes. Yes, the soul's purpose is going to be pretty straight on. It's pretty, it's not changeable. You're here for a very big purpose. But the, how do you want to call it? The chapters of your life, the purpose for your day, the purpose for your week. Like purpose is something that it sounds really big, but it doesn't have to be so heavy when people think of it. Does that make sense? Like when you give me a word like responsibility, like that can feel heavy to some people. When you give me a word like control, that can feel confining to people. Does that make sense? And so we really want to, what does purpose mean to you? And how fluid can you make it? The purpose of my day is to enjoy myself. Show up, enjoy yourself. You lived your purpose. This helps people kind of get the training wheels, get used to the training wheels of speaking about purpose. And then as you do this, you begin to build an awareness of what that purpose really is. And so the end of this week is going to be like, I have a deeper connection to my purpose. I have a deeper connection to what the purpose of this week was supposed to be for me. I have a deeper connection to what I'm meant to do with the things that I have accumulated, the words that I've been listening to, the things that I've been learning. You know, people are going back to school in certain spaces. August in certain time. August is, I think, more West Coast, where the East Coast, and especially up here north, we don't start school till after September 7th, I think. So there's this moving into a higher level of education is what they're saying. Higher versions of education. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in the school down the street, but in the schoolhouse of our beings, learning something new, okay? I'm going to go into that much deeper too in Owning the Magic Within, because it's very purposeful. And I want to speak on that and really take some time to share that with folks. So again, if you're not in Owning the Magic Within, I dropped the link. I'll drop it again. Go and sign up for that so you can come with us. I'm going to go live in a couple minutes in there and really expand upon this. And then that way people have much more to work with. And as you do, then we can hold you accountable for the things you're working within. There's also full moon stuff in there. We did Lionsgate last month, which was amazing. So there's so much value. You get so much value. It's $7.77 to hold you accountable. It starts right off the bat. When you exchange with funds, you show up versus a free group that people can just dip in and out of anytime they choose, which is okay if that's your intention. But people really want to start making an impact. And so an even exchange feels so much easier to hold someone accountable. You know, we're holding you accountable. You pay for it. And so you do, you show up and you do the things that we need to do. Does that make sense? So, awesome sauce. It's going to be a really great week. It's going to be a great week of wrapping things up and starting new things. And again, for those of you just popping on, you guys can watch the replay. But this week is all about ushering in new awarenesses. Awarenesses of the soul's heart, not the physical heart that can often be linked to the ego. The ego wants the status. The ego wants a certain dollar amount. The ego wants certain spaces, houses, certain cars, and things of that nature. And there's nothing wrong with that. But this is a very specific type of inner calling. And that's what our soul heart is very much inner calling. It's not working. My link's not working. Why is my link not working? What the heck of it, man? I wonder if Loren updated things. Crapola. Okay, thank you, Danielle. I'm getting a new website. There's a really good, amazing, wonderful reason why the link's not working. I'm getting a new website, so I have a feeling she's transferred something over, and now I just need to get a new link. I am going to make sure she sends that over so I can post it in here. So I will do that. I will grab that really, really quickly and post that here before 10:30 when we go live over in the group. New awarenesses of the soul heart. Moving from abundance creation into embodiment and expansion. Okay, expanding upon all of what you've created. As September sets into form, what August brought in. So it's super exciting. Super exciting. Anybody have any... Oh, we have one of these folks on here. That's yucky. I'm going to have to get you off because I don't like that. Let's see. We'll block you, Sodiq. Bye-bye. Any questions with regards to the energy? Any questions? Let's start from the beginning. Hi, Janet. How are you? It's beautiful and sunny in Sweden. It's beautiful and sunny in New York. I know in parts of the U.S. right now we're struggling after Hurricane Ida. It's my grandmother's name. Just tore through some devastation. So we're sending our hearts to Louisiana and surrounding areas as they wake up today to some cleanup work. Good morning, Carla. Hey, Christy. Janelle's on. Hey, Mary Ann. Posting Healing 101, making it digestible for everyone to understand it. Danielle, I am so proud of you. So proud of you. Get into Growing with the Universe Wednesday, and share. Go live and tell everybody about it. Please promote that in that space. There are so many that are going to be excited for it. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Tracy. Jerry says, woohoo. That's amazing. I love having you guys on. Awesome. Cool beans. I'm going to get the link. I'm going to get it over here ASAP so you can sign up, and then I will see you in Owning the Magic Within in just a couple minutes. Bye, guys.